Today I am doing a video on Christmas. Yay! More specifically, I am doing a video on how I haven't got into the overwhelm that is Christmas. So many years ago now, Christmas was a big ordeal in that there was a lot of expectation, pictures of how things should be, and stress. It brought a lot of stress, and on the outside it seemed as everything was happy and jolly and wonderful, but inside it was a lot of going to malls on Christmas Eve, and Christmas Eve they close earlier, so there's the stress of that too, and finding for presents for people who I didn't really know very well, and the stress of making sure I got them exactly the right thing, and then having the 6 hours of shopping time that caused stress, and then them just opening them and going, thanks. It just didn't make sense, and I really laugh about how Christmas was many years ago, because it's completely different to how it is now, and that is not, I believe, because my way of life has changed, although it does help. However, I have come to some realizations. So I like to keep things really simple now, and I'm really thankful that over the years I have a great family who is happy just for a few gifts, and there's only a few people I buy for. And one year we did do a Secret Santa, but it didn't really work out, and we haven't repeated that. So one thing I did do this year is to try and get them all done at the same time. I wasn't someone that had them in September. I had gifts. So one, I had a Christmas box. I've got a Christmas box, which is just a cardboard box I've decorated in tinsel, and in it I've put people's presents. And I did save aside some money. I was trying to save, I think it was just £10, £10 to £30 a month aside for when it got to December. However, I only decided that mid-year. So that did help. I had about £75 to help towards Christmas. So in there I just have my Christmas presents, and as well as getting Christmas presents, I also bought myself or my family a few things. So there's a lot of DIY and housework going on. So I am not saying, oh, have this on Christmas Day. We're doing it around Christmas time. And I bought myself something like a family calendar, because I know it's going to have a lot of use next year, and I feel stress of not knowing where I'm going to get it from, whereas I saw it when I was out, so I bought it. Another thing I like to remember is to keep it simple. So Christmas is about Christ. That's where it derives from. I don't feel it's about shopping malls and luscious, lavish lifestyle changes, or let it be just about one single day when there's a whole build-up that's just as beautiful. So in the Christmas story there was Jesus Christ, Mary, Joseph, 3 kings, 3 presents, some animals and some people. And I think we can bring it down in these modern times, that we've got our family, our friends, our health, and we have that day to do as we wish. And to really enjoy it in that way. One other thing I will say about presents is I have found over time that the people in your life that understand about presents, and that either don't mind if you ask them what they want, don't mind if you give them a bunch of stuff that you've been given yourself and you're not going to use too much, or you just say, I really don't have the money this year, even though it may only be £10 that you don't have. They understand. And those are the people you want to buy presents for as well. And when things change, you will get to. But it's a really wonderful thing. And the other thing I've noticed is, as I've gotten older as well, is how much I can be forward about saying what I'm going to do. So for example, this year I know I don't have a vast amount of money to buy Christmas foods. So I've bought little bits of Christmas foods throughout December that I will keep for that time. And I'm not going out and feeling like I need to buy loads of boxes of chocolates or roses or crisps and things. So that can feel another stress-free Christmas, because we want it to be Christmas. We want to experience that joy and new beginnings of the Christian festival, well, Christian time. And we don't want it to be Stressmas, right? That's what I called it at the very beginning of the month. I really like the advice from Susie Orman, where she says a gift is a gift if it's a gift to yourself to give it. So if you're gifting a person out of a place where you're going to be literally poor the month after, it's not a gift. Or if you're giving a gift out of obligation, that's not a gift to yourself. Gift giving comes from the heart, and it comes from being very clear and present and setting your own rules and boundaries if you need to. So the other great thing I find about the holiday season is we have this time to look over the year. And I especially do this through photos on my camera roll, and it's one way I can make a photo book up. And it's also a way I can really reflect on the things that I've done, because I often take pictures when I'm really enjoying the moment or I want to remember something, and that helps a lot. And so it's a really reflective time. It's a time to look at the best things of the year, the worst things of the year, and what you want going forward and what your goals are going to be into the new year. So I'm very much for not preparing for one day and then another day, Christmas Day, Boxing Day. I am someone who now looks at Christmas as the whole of December, and the whole of December being that time of joy and of reflection.